You are listening to the podcast To Be Single or Not to Be by Shanna Montana, a podcast where we talk about the single life, dating, and relationships so you can make a decision at the end of each episode to be single or not to be. 1, 2, 1, 2. We coming in a little different today, ladies and gentlemen. And today's topic is let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. We have some ladies in the building. Today we're going to go by alter egos because some names may come up that we don't want to be identified with. So for today, even though it's my podcast, call me Montana. Up next, we have Candace in the room because we know all hoes are named Candace.
All hoes are named Candace, absolutely.
Up next, we have Kelsi. Say,
Hello.
And what's your name back here? I don't even know her name. What's your name?
Ashley.
Ashley, because we know all the hoes named Ashley, too.
Some freaks.
It's some hoes in this house. So if your name, look, bitches be like they ready over here, y'all.
Always.
If your name Candace or Ashley, don't feel no kind of way if you listen. Because y'all know what it is. All right. So for this episode, we really are just going to get into sex. It is a conversation that we're not just going to talk about doing it, quote unquote, but we're going to talk about the different aspects of it. We're going to talk about what society thinks of it, what we think of it, the stigma that's been placed on it, embracing our sexuality, gay, straight, whatever the case may be. We're going to take a deep dive into it all. So I just want to give everybody that preface that even though sometimes we get, down and dirty on this podcast, this is a different kind of episode. So if you think your ears are not ready, cut it off now. Give you a minute. Goodbye. Thank you for tuning in to Be Single or Not to Be. We'll get you on the next episode. But if you are up for the challenge, let's get going. So, ladies, listeners, I know you guys, if you haven't, recently there has been this video that's been circulating with Miss Erica Campbell of the gospel group Mary Mary. And she's had a lot to say about sexuality, soul ties, marriage, and the role that women play in all of those things. So I want to start out, ladies, with your thoughts based on what we've listened to, what we know about it. What are your initial thoughts on that video? Because on social media, the ladies are not happy with Erica right now. And they feel like Erica shouldn't have had a lot to say about it. Like, stay in your lane, Erica. And I love me some Erica, She the nice Mary. She ain't the mean Mary from Mary Mary. So what do y'all think about it? And no, don't try to keep it cute. Don't try to get quiet. What do y'all think about it? I lost my damn straw. We're gonna start with you, Candace. What you think?
My personal feeling is that a lot of what she said, it always seems like the message is for women. Keep it right and tight. Keep your legs together so you can get this good man, or so you can be ready to settle for whatever the man has when he's... Fuck that. Yeah. Make that message for everybody.
Equal opportunity.
Instead of women, you need to stop. You need to not sleep. That's all we've heard as girls transition into women.
Yeah.
Keep your legs closed. Don't be fast. Don't be this. Don't be that. Nobody tells you about owning your sexual energy.
Yeah.
About fucking navigating your own sexual experience. And understanding, knowing, and growing, and demanding and commanding what you want.
Absolutely.
Making a motherfucker rise to your occasion.
Right.
We don't have them talks.
Not at all.
Don't have a lot of sex with a bunch of different men.
Yeah.
So when he give you that sloppy dick, you can think it's amazing.
You can settle for less.
You can say that shit was awesome because you know what?
You don't know
I've not
nothing
had
about
anything else.
Yeah, I haven't had anything else.
This is all that I've had.
Yeah.
So it's going to make it easier for me to accept what you give me. She
right.
would say, I don't know, maybe I misinterpreted her whole
no,
message. But that was the first thing that I heard. I was like, why is the message about sex always towards women?
Yeah,
how we don't need to be having it.
Right. Even growing up, we've talked about this on other episodes that our parents teach us, don't get pregnant, you're going to hell, this, that, and third. Mm-hmm. But nobody is teaching young men, like, don't be out here having unprotected sex if you're going to do it. So I think what you heard in the message is absolutely that. It's like, why is it always towards women? So Kelsi, what you think?
I do think it was some truth to it. Once again, I will say that it's hard to argue this point if you're not arguing from a biblical standpoint. So I don't think we will ever come to an agreement with it.
Because
Honestly.
we not about to whip out the Bible.
Right, unless y'all want to. Who know the verse? Y'all know the Bible? I can read it.
Let's turn to Fuckboy chapter 1, second verse. Second verse, leave me alone. So
But I think it needs to be applied to all. I think soul ties do carry a level of energy, particularly if you've been with one person who has slept with 50 other women. You take on that 50 other women's
So let's
energy.
stop right there.
Yeah.
What, for people that are listening that may or may not know what soul ties are, explain, what are soul ties in your words?
Soul ties are a tie that you have to a person through an energy. So whether if it's a sexual energy, it can be an emotional energy. That's my definition of it. Kind of the layman's term of it.
Yeah. So a connection through an energy. That makes perfect sense.
So are you saying basically that like whenever you sleep with somebody, you having sex with the ghost of they 80 spirits past? So what if it's some really dope bitches in the past though? Am I getting their energy too? Yes. So am I absorbing their energy?
If he fucks Michelle Obama, I want that.
So basically the new message should be, bitch, find out who all he done fucked so you know kind of what you manifesting.
Right.
Because you
might need some of that
shit.
shit.
It may not all be bullshit.
Yeah.
It may be some fly ass, you know.
Bitches.
And you may be more like, sis, let's connect later. I felt you.
I did.
The other night, bitch.
It was amazing.
That was Tamara. That's what I felt. That was Tamara. Yes.
And I want some more Tamara. You still got her number? We might need to call her. I might need to call her. You.
One of them soul ties gave me a second win.
Yeah.
And I just need to know.
Which one? But no, seriously. I agree. Soul ties are when you have a connection to somebody. But I've dealt with people that tried to play the soul tie card like, I think it was a fuckboy excuse. Like, we were together, we were doing things, and, 8 months into it, I can't keep doing this. I got a soul tie with my ex. Nigga, so it just appeared. No, your ex called you yesterday.
Right. Not her soul.
Right, her soul did not tap into yours. So,
fuck.
Miss me with that shit. So you're saying, Kelsi, that the connection, you agree with Erica in the sense of soul ties are real.
You take on people's energy. So
absolutely,
whoever they were with, you don't know what season, what state of mind, what spirit that they have when they link up with that person. And that stuff is transferred down from each person. That's the same thing as a generational tie. Yeah. If you look at it in that sense. Yeah, so soul ties are very real.
Yeah. I agree. I absolutely know they're real. And what do you think? What's your name? Ashley?
I agree with, you do take on the energy of whoever you have those interactions with, but I do not agree with the fact that it's always like communicated as like a negative. Like you shouldn't. And then it's always linked to a consequence. Right. Every single time.
Right. That's very
it's
true.
Always consequential. It's never, speaking in terms of, well, if you do this, be aware of X, Y, and Z. Right. Or prepare yourself in this manner. And when it comes to it being communicated to us as women, it's always saying that at the end of the day, it's going to prevent you from having a husband. Right. Point blank, period.
It's always the end game. It's always the end game.
Not all women's goal is to have a husband.
Right.
So
let's start there.
Stop trying to put that one out there. And two, who's to say that the sexual aspect is what's going to prevent you from finding that person? It could be your personality. It could be your location. It just could be
your lack of ambition.
Thank you. It could be things like that. Who's
you got bad pussy.
Who's to say
let's
that?
Let's be honest.
Pussy.
Thank you.
Pussy. How many hoes do we know from like high school and college that are single?
I'll wait.
None.
Right. Ask me how I know.
Right. Hello.
Right. Hello, somebody.
Hello.
Right. If I can't say a word.
Right. Hello, somebody. Okay.
So yeah, I just hate that that's what the storyline always is. Whether it came from her or from a man or from anyone else, is that it's always that if women do this, then they're going to be, it's always going to be something. Yeah, they're going to be punished for it, whereas men are expected to do the same thing.
And why do you guys think that is? Why is it that you think that women are quote unquote punished for our sexuality?
The Bible. Everything that we essentially are existing, our being, and what we talk stems from the Bible. It's like that in the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were
when Eve ate the apple, what happened? She doomed us forever. So it always started with the woman.
We were created for man's pleasure, satisfaction, companionship, all of that. I just hate that the topic never rose to how to own your sexual energy other than abstaining.
Yeah.
That.
So what do you think this day and age? You know, abstaining was always what was pushed to us. You know, don't get pregnant, don't get with a man, don't be with anybody outside of marriage. You know, this day and age, what do you think the message should be to society as far as your sexuality?
Fuck, learn you, own your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learn you. How do you learn? Except through experience.
Right.
True.
Because like we were talking about earlier, just because I haven't been with a lot of people doesn't mean I'm not going to hear about or develop an understanding of what good sex is supposed to be like.
Right.
Just because I only been with one sloppy dick, and my homegirl talking about how she done fucking got dick down 4 hours strong.
Yeah.
This nigga fucking bouncing her around like baby boy.
Right.
I mean, he's doing all this. She getting fucking, flipped over from the back and all of that. And I'm getting 9 strong pumps.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that I'm not going to understand. Like, hey, this may not be to catch me out. Like, there may be more to the shit than, what I'm experiencing.
Right.
So for her to say, or basically allude to you having soul ties or having a lot of partners, it's going to hurt you when you get married because now you're going to be expecting your husband to do all of this stuff, whatever. Girl, I could be with that same one man and still expect that from my husband.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
So that has no bearing.
Right.
But let's talk about owning your shit.
Yeah.
Being empowered in sexuality and having an understanding of what you want.
Right.
And bringing that to the table rather than just receiving shit.
Yeah.
And always being, told that we're the receivers. What about commanding some shit and just stop receiving bullshit?
Yeah, absolutely. Owning what you want and making the man own it too.
Right.
If you are not up to par with what I am seeking or expecting, then this conversation or this ordeal is over.
Right.
It's over. This is what we're not going to do anymore.
You got to plant your flag. You gave me that lazy dick.
Or you got to throw up the flag of surrender. This is what the flag of surrender. We aren't going to continue this.
It's
over. No way, Jose. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey.
It's canceled.
Baby, this is it, like Michael Jackson. It's over with. So when it comes to sex, though, we're talking about the Bible and society and things like that. I think to this day and age, we talk about still, I will just speak to an African-American home. It's still hard for people to say, come out. So why is it sex and sexuality? Why is it still so taboo? I think we are in 2019 going into 2020. We should have more people, more parents, the world should just be more open to receive everything that is happening. Why do you think it's still such a sensitive conversation or a sensitive topic? What do you guys think?
The Bible.
Outside of the Bible, I know the Bible is there, but everybody's not tapping on the Bible.
It's a generation. They're gonna have to die.
Yeah. So you think generational?
With the millennial generation, we will see a shift.
Okay.
And how we view just everything. Sex, finances, relationships, marriage, all of that is going to shift.
Okay.
So anyone that came before that just going to have to die. Because they are governed, particularly by the African American community, by the Bible.
Yeah.
Right.
And what our oppressors told us how this should be.
How it should be, what it should look like.
And they said, this is how, it's because this is how we used to do it, or this is how it's supposed to be, or this is what's good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so much of what we understand was about control.
Yep.
So if you're outside of the norm, you're harder to control.
Yep.
And I think that's why it's such a big thing about, coming out, especially in our community, that acceptance, like, no, you should be, if you're a man, you should want to be with a woman. I'm telling you, from having a background of working in diverse populations, the one thing you don't want is somebody who really don't want to be with a woman to force themselves to be with one, because that's how families get messed up.
Right,
That's how you end up with Caitlyn Jenner. 3 wives, 6 kids. How many people he had caught up in that shit? I'm sorry, she had caught up in that.
And millions of dollars.
And all along you knew.
Yeah, this is true.
But you drug these people through this because you felt like that was what the right thing was.
What society said for you to do.
That's what society said. Do this. Versus you living your truth.
Yeah.
And you being Caitlyn 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Now here you are, a 60-year-old, wrinkled up, crazy looking white woman.
But Caitlyn 40 years ago would not have gained him the same acceptance.
Not at all.
Not at all. That it is now.
So he would have had to basically risk it all.
Yeah.
So basically,
it would have been pretty much a life and death situation for him. If he felt that strongly about it.
Absolutely.
You were willing to risk, like, the relationship with your kids and with your family now that you could gain something from it?
Well, not really gain, but I do understand what he said about like he wanted to be that person all this time, but like like Kelsi said that like the running back, like Kelsi said that the whole time, if it was 1982 when I wanted to come out as a woman versus 2019, it would have been, he probably would have gotten killed or
ramifications with that.
He would not have been able, she would not have been able to do anything in her life that she did up until that point, you know,
with the
president. Her career would have been over.
Absolutely.
So it's like you basically would have had to throw away your whole life to come out and say, I want to be a woman. And I don't know if I could have done that either.
But are we applauding the 60-year-old come out party versus these queens that's been going through this shit?
I applaud everybody. My thing is, I'm not gonna down anybody. I'm gonna applaud you.
Life.
My thing is I'm gonna applaud you whether you come out 2019 or if you did come out. You know, now that we have the show Pose and we're seeing how stuff happened back then. I'm applauding both sides of it, but I see why somebody might not have come out. In the 70s.
Journey.
That's true.
And the thing about it is, society again plays a lot into the reasons how and why people choose to live in their real truth.
Right.
Because there's always, gender roles are really heavy.
Say that. Hold on, I'm gonna interject. Keep your thought. But I would say we talking about being proud of people coming out. I think about something present day. We are all in this room, say 30 plus, and it's even so bad when it comes to gender roles in society. Say if you date somebody that's like 25, your family, your friends, everybody like, what you about to do with him? You know, they looking at you crazy because you're dating somebody younger than you.
Right.
Mind you, they don't say anything to him about having an older woman. Most times,
never do.
It's no issue. You know, we kind of make the jokes about being a cougar, but society messes you up on so many terms where it's like you could find somebody that's younger, and it's like, well, I don't know if I want to talk to him because what my friends gonna say or what my family gonna say. You know, the family versus friends. But that just shows you where society is. That it's so many stipulations on sexuality, on gender, on age, on so much stuff that we have to deal with. That it goes back to we are in 2019 and we are still dealing with this. So I only can imagine in 1972, you are a man and you feel like you are trapped in a woman's body. Oh hell to the no! I'm not about to tell nobody.
Yeah,
I'm about to marry this woman and hope that I can work the gay up out of me or whatever, you know, work that sexuality up out of me.
Pray the gay away.
Yeah, pray it away.
I have a quick question to kind of just tie into that. Malik Yoba.
Okay. The last episode I had, everybody was afraid to talk about this, so let's go. It's here, yeah.
Would you date a man that was trans attracted?
Let me tell you something. I talked to my friends about it, and I said, what if you date, this was
I don't
part
know
of
what
it.
Means, though. What's
trans attracted? Like, he's a man, he's attracted to men. He's attracted to women, but they are really men.
Does it stop there? That's what I mean.
Based on what he says,
it's just stop at
we going off his word.
Your beauty.
No, he's with. But does he say he was with them or
like the girls came out and said he not only likes some trans, he likes some young, like teenage.
I heard about that too. But as far as the trans sticking there, is he having sex with these?
I think so.
So he's going all the way. I had this conversation. I talked about if you date a person that, say you meet a man that used to be a woman, say he was born a woman, and y'all start dating, you know, in y'all's 30s, does he have to tell you that he used to be a woman?
Is everything changed over?
Everything's changed over. Does he have to tell you? Do you go to his mom's house and see these baby pictures like, who was that? And then he like, oh, that's me. What?
In the spirit of openness, yes.
Okay.
Because if we're forming connections and really getting through the process of getting to know each other, the one thing I always say as a woman, that's my fucking pet peeve. Do not take my fucking choice away.
Yeah.
Right.
Give me all the information, all the details. I may shock you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Don't take my fucking choice away. Don't limit, what you think I can handle. Just give it to me.
And let me decide.
What I can handle. Let me choose for myself.
I agree.
I'm more than capable of making adult decisions and navigating my heart and my mind and all of that shit. So you thinking you know better and I'm looking at you like you simple motherfucker.
Yeah, really? Yeah. Had you told me, it could have went a different way.
Had you told me, a lot of this could have been alleviated.
Could have been avoided. Mm-hmm. So Malik Yoba, so what do y'all think? So what was the question? Do we think that...
Could you date someone that was trans attractive?
Right now, I probably could date anybody.
I don't know.
But let me tell you, I don't know because I watch Pose and Angel is so attractive to me.
Beautiful.
But Angel is the one of the most beautiful. She is but Angel on Instagram, if y'all don't follow her, I don't know her Instagram name. She's such an advocate. She's binary. I think she doesn't identify man or woman. But she's so attractive to me. And I don't like women. Let me put that out. Let's be clear. I don't like women, pussy, none of that. Look, I said it low, pussy. None of that. But I don't. None of that. But I find Angel really attractive. But I don't. She's on TV too.
So are you trans attracted?
I don't know. Maybe I am.
Or you can just appreciate what that means.
Or I appreciate her and how she is.
I mean, you can just appreciate somebody that is actually like a beautiful person.
Woman, yeah. I think just her being a beautiful woman. Like, let me clarify, because I'm not attracted like, ooh, I want her. I really am attracted like, she is so beautiful. Like, looking at her. Right. Like, that's what I admire the most.
You can appreciate it.
I appreciate that. So, listeners, let's be clear. I don't want her in that way. But when I look at her, I'm like, she is so gorgeous. And like every time and it was to me crazy because on that show, the first time I watched it, I had to Google to see if these women, like if they were really women or men, whatever, how they identified. So to find out that, most of them were born men was crazy to me. Right. Mm-hmm. I'm like, these are men, like, they looking better than me. But can you be trans attracted? I think you can, but I don't say right now I'm not, but I think that Malik Yoba, he got some stuff he need to work out. Yeah. Because I know somebody was talking about he's gay. And he needs to just own that. Mm-hmm. That he likes men. Men that happen to be dressed like women. And probably likes men that are just dressed like men. Yeah. So don't try to have the community behind you. Rah, rah, rah. I'm in this other category.
He's an ally.
Yeah, like you're an ally. Well, you really just are a gay man.
Right.
And that's okay too. And that's okay too.
But why does he owe society or any
because he was about to be outed?
That's why he doesn't owe us anything, because I've had that conversation. He does not owe us anything. But my thing is, if he came out to the world saying that I am ally for that community, and my only thing is, if you're really an ally, great, but if you're really just a gay man using the ally as a cover up, let's be clear about that.
He wasn't hiding his kid from the world. He was hiding the world
from his kid.
Okay.
So you say he was about to be outed?
Yeah. So I think he was. One of the girls came out and said, it was getting a little too hot, and that's why he came out. He tried to beat it. Tried to beat the news.
So he called Olivia Pope.
Yeah. She said, "Fuck, tell their ass."
This how we gonna spin it.
Right.
Gotcha. So tell me this, when it comes to that and Malik Yoba, and this is a great segue into like multiple partners, I want you all to tell me, what do you all think about having multiple partners? Because society says, if you're, say, a single woman, that, you a hoe if you're having sex with more than one man. But also another part of society says that's all about sexual freedom. If I'm using protection, I am not in a relationship. I am dating multiple guys, and I'm choosing to express myself via sex with them. I don't see anything wrong with that. What do you guys think?
I look at it like She's Gotta Have It off of Netflix.
Okay. I never got a chance to watch that, so tell us a little bit. What she do?
Honey, she is definitely in sync with her sexual freedom. She's got men, women, whatever she feels like for the day.
Okay.
And so I think it's one of those things where, like, you're safe, you're protecting yourself, you're making decisions for yourself.
Right.
Hell, it's your life. Go for it. I mean, hell, you got one life to live. And Lord knows you don't want to get to the end of this mug and you done navigated all the landmines and some ridiculous takes out. And you looking back, levitating over.
Right.
Like, yeah.
And you done. You done.
Meanwhile, freaking Felicia, she living into her 90s.
Baby, living her best life.
Right. I mean, life is about experiencing and living, and I see it that way. Be responsible. Own your shit. I feel like we run from that, and then we use fear to keep other people from living that.
Yeah.
And say, oh, you a hoe, you this, you that, and you. And in reality, it's like, if this is my life, what is that affecting you?
None.
What is my sexual preference? How does that affect you and how you feed your children?
None.
Exactly.
None.
Are your bills still going to be due?
Yeah.
And a lot of that, it comes from either people wishing that they had the confidence or the mental freedom to actually live that way.
Yeah.
Or, again, everything circles back around to a means of control. So to put such a negative connotation on a woman because she chooses to express herself sexually with more than one person.
Right.
Oh, she's a hoe, or she's no good. She automatically has all these diseases. She automatically is never going to have, a husband or things like that, or no man will ever want her because she chooses to just live her life that way.
Right.
Whereas, again, the expectation is that men are going to go out here and be experienced.
Yeah.
So they are expected to go out and have multiple partners, or it's a game. So I have to make sure that, my body count stay high.
Yeah.
Things like that. I'm like, as a woman, it's like we have to learn ourselves. And if the way that I learn myself as far as what I want, what pleases me, or just that's some people's way of communicating with other people. You never know. I mean, that's how I'm going to live my life.
Right.
It has no bearing on how you go to bed at night.
At all.
If I'm over here fucking X, Y, and Z all today.
It's okay.
It's okay.
So how do you think in society, how can we do a better job of embracing that sexuality if we make that decision to fuck X, Y, and Z? And not, if we're okay with it, but in the back of our minds, we're worried about what somebody else might think about it. How can we do a better job of just embracing that?
What I found is those people that usually try to condemn you are doing worse. So don't worry about it.
Right.
Live your life and go forth. Go forth and be free, sis. Release yourself from all of that. And the minute that you actually kind of stand in your shit and just I ain't worried about a number. I'm worried about being happy.
Right.
I'm worried about, does this make me happy? You will get to a point to where you I'm so sick of these streets. I'm so sick of these.
I'm
motherfucking tired. I just want to sleep home. I don't even want to do this no more. Live like this no more. You hear me? But I feel like that everybody, as what we say in college, is you need a whole phase. A whole phase is healthy.
Yeah.
You need a phase of exploration, of getting out there, seeing what you like, what you don't like, having healthy experiences and exchanges with the opposite sex, with the same sex, whatever your preference is.
Yeah.
So then when you are ready to settle down, you're the shit don't I've been there, done that.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing out there is appealing to me because I've already tasted and seen that it's good, but I mean, this is better.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Almost like you got to get it out your system.
Yeah, I prefer this to that.
Yeah.
And that's where you see a lot of men, after they done ran through everybody, now they looking for wifey.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah. And that's,
and
society says that's okay.
That's okay.
For men to do it.
But for women,
we're supposed to hold tight.
Waiting to get chose.
Yeah.
You better be ready to get chose.
Yeah. At all times.
Because they can't handle you having a high body count.
Yeah, but we have to move away from that. And I think that, why do you think, this is a crazy question, but why do you think that men will ask you, how many partners have you had? When they really don't, you don't even really want to know the question. And most times we're going to lie. Ladies lie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We all do.
Whatever number we give you, trust, fall, fallacy.
Yeah. But if you remember your real number, divide it in half.
There you go. At all times.
Yeah, at all times.
At all times.
Why do men ask us that anyway?
I feel like that's an underlying kind of manipulative kind of I want to see so I can judge you accordingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to make sure that your body count is not higher than theirs.
Absolutely.
It's that image of what they feel like a woman or what a wife should be.
Should be pure.
Yeah.
If she has over this amount of partners, she can't be my girl.
She ain't gonna wall. So.
Baby, I'll sit there in front of you with 3 whole ass kids and be like, one.
With 3 different baby daddies.
3 different baby daddies. One.
Yeah, that's it.
Because how we count is differently.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these, you're not making
they
it count.
They do not count.
You're not making it count.
Somebody's not making it
Somebody's
count.
not making it. And you need a whole bag. You don't count. You don't count. You don't count.
I get it, but it's what you said. They have that in their minds. Why do we not really hold a candle to that? I don't really, if a guy asks me, I might ask him just because, but I don't really care.
That ain't no shit. I think I didn't ask in my adult life.
I don't think
I've
I have
never
either.
asked that.
My teenage college life.
Yeah, but now I don't really what am I
never
asking it
asked
for?
that then.
I don't really ask pointless questions. What value is that gonna bring me? No matter what you say, if I'm fucking with you,
yeah.
Why am I asking you this?
I mean, even if you're thinking about the safe aspect of it, the number of people does not dictate how safe it is to have, sex with that person.
Right.
It's what they did with the number. And at the end of the day, people are still, going to get tested for
I was about to say, the more
X,
important
Y,
question is
and
how
Z.
many have you been tested in the past 30 days? That's the
You
number I
know,
want to know.
So
how you been tested
That number
recently.
doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
Because you can say I was with one person and you had sex with that person, didn't use protection with that person, and guess what? Here we are. And
now I'm on
that's
antibiotics.
important because you start getting into the futures of the world
I'm
like
telling
that.
you.
That feel like I want to fuck as many bitches as I want to, and
You just
I
said
don't want
futures of the
to
world.
use a condom. And he makes these hoes get tested and all this other shit just so he can raw dog and drop these babies in them.
Hold on, Future does that?
Yeah.
Girl, yes.
I didn't know that.
That
Future couldn't touch me with somebody
one
else
of the
did.
baby mamas, one of the baby mamas came out and said that he makes you.
He like being Mary
get
Jane at the
tested
home test.
and show a picture of your results and all that stuff because he'll tell you up front he don't like wearing condoms.
I mean, he going about it the smart way outside of the
Bitch,
kids.
Is he
Like I
getting
said,
tested
outside
though?
of the kids.
But is he getting tested too?
So what about his soul ties?
Right, no.
You raw
And,
dogging.
and what
And
about
doing
his
seeds.
test? What about his test?
Right.
Niggas be like, oh, she clean, I'm clean too. What?
And you dropping seeds.
Yeah.
Scattering them hoes.
Again, Future couldn't touch me with somebody else did. It's no way. I don't care how much money you have.
But he's looked at it like, the Future Hive supports him endlessly.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
First of all, the Hive
The Hive is so serious
is a thing.
about Future.
What?
But no one, I mean, we own him because he got a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Say if he didn't.
If he didn't have a lot of kids, we wouldn't have a lot of proof that he's out here acting
That's
a fool.
true.
That's true too.
That's his testimony, them kids.
That's true.
So I mean, no, your body count means nothing.
Nothing.
It means nothing to me, honestly.
No.
Are they here today? Are they in this room?
No. So
Are
that's
we-
not,
Their
it's,
soul
not,
is.
it's not a conversation.
Their soul is present with us. It's packed. It's a packed room.
Not playing with you. So let's go into some of our taboo questions. Start out number one. I'm playing kind of devil's advocate. Threesomes. What if your partner asks for a threesome? What should you do?
Run for the hills, baby.
Lift your head up. What's
Run,
What's
baby.
the partner? We
Run.
talking about a husband? We
We're talking about boyfriend, husband, boyfriend. Or husband.
10 years ago, I'll give you that. What I would not do is bringing it to my marriage.
Okay. So marriage is off the limit.
Oh,
Why? Why is that?
You just don't bring a third party into your marriage, into your union.
I said don't bring it into your relationship, period, because you may potentially end up getting married, and men always revert back to this line: "You used to."
Yeah.
Yep.
You was all
pass
right
the
when
peas
we-
like you used to do. Pass the pussy like you used to do.
But I also think you don't have a threesome because he asked you. I think that you should have to want to.
Yeah,
to.
you have a desire for that.
To do it too.
So a threesome shouldn't be like, baby, he
it
comes,
should
baby,
be
let's
his
have.
decision.
No.
Or no.
And you hear all the time that, well, I gave him a threesome.
Yeah,
I gave him for his birthday
birthday.
because he always said he wanted one, and I decided to give it to
for
him.
that reason.
I mean, well, you're allowed, and that again, you're doing something that you didn't want to do.
Right.
You're allowing him to actually feel like that's okay, because move from that point forward.
Mm-hmm.
Either it's going to be something that's expected of you all the time, or it's going to be something that he could very well venture off on by himself.
Right, I was about to say, he
You
could
know,
call over
so you're
back.
inviting those questions into your relationship. Me personally, no. Sorry. Yeah, and like you said, years ago, sure.
Never. It's for Montana.
Sure.
It's always been a no. I feel
But,
like you got daddy issues. You want to
You
threesome.
know,
Yeah.
but not. I can't
Handle this first.
especially in the marriage.
Yeah.
Knock this out first.
Yeah.
Let's do this first, okay?
Yeah, let's be clear.
First of all, you got enough energy.
Right. If you
For
got enough,
another
you're not
bitch
doing
too?
enough. If you got more, you
If
ain't
you
doing
got
enough.
enough energy for two of us, you're not doing enough for
You're
me.
not doing enough. Clearly, something left in the tank that you ain't using.
So the next one, how many times a week in a relationship or marriage, I think is, the same in this instance, should you be having sex? I listened to the Black Love documentary, and this one woman said, and it made sense to me. She was like, she would try not to go no more than 3 days. So say they had sex on Monday. She would be like, okay, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's Thursday. We didn't have sex today. She was like, that was kind of like her barometer of not going more than 3 days without sex.
I get it.
And it made sense, especially when you're busy, to be
Yeah.
like, I want to make sure he's pleased, and I am too. So what do y'all think is a good, should you have a schedule? Like, I need to make sure I have sex with my man X amount of times. Because some women be like, he just get it when I give it to him. But I think that sex is important in a relationship. Mm-hmm. So what do you all think as far as how many times a week should you be having sex for the listeners with your man or your man, period?
At least 4.
At least 4. Mm-hmm. Okay. Think that's healthy?
Why are you looking like that?
Candace my sex drive is high.
Mine is too.
Whether you coming on the job, we doing it in the pool, we gonna get it in.
It
may not be the most intimate.
I'm not saying every time it's a love making session.
Right. Yeah, we get it in.
I think 4 times is healthy. I think my next relationship is gonna be like 8 times a week.
I think, but life happens.
I mean, that's true.
And how you start is the expectation. Is how you
So how you think bitches should start?
So I think it
small.
should be
start small, bitch.
I think I don't think you put
2 times you're not gonna keep him 6.
Yeah, I don't think you put a number. I think you really.
If we had to put a number,
how much.
Because you can't say the other factors because you can end up going a week without sex and that's not okay.
Listen, if I'm in the
house, I know what happens.
You out of town.
So a week without sex, things
that happen.
Okay, that's different.
Because sometimes you don't want to be fucking touched. You don't
want
to be looked at.
Look, we ain't talking about the cycle. We not talking about the cycle week. Candace, we're not talking about the cycle week. We're not talking about the adverse things of a cycle or I'm out of town for the week. We're saying you in town.
It's not a cycle. Piss me off or not.
We not bringing those variables in general.
In general.
I mean, I was the best.
Yeah, I've never had no good makeup sex.
Oh, makeup sex is everything.
It's awesome.
Because I ain't never had a nigga worth making up with.
We still gonna have sex and you gonna leave out your room.
I've never had a nigga worth making up with. Makeup sex probably just didn't happen.
But thank you.
Right.
No, I've messed with niggas in my past that was so fucked up. Don't you dare touch me. Both my feet gonna come off the ground like a power hand. Levitating, beat your ass. So I never had makeup sex in my 35 years of life. I'm looking forward to it.
I agree with what they say on Black Love. When it gets to more than a couple of days, then you do have to have a healthy exchange between each other.
Even if you don't feel like it. It's like, it's been 3 days.
Because, women, sex is mental. All that shit is in our head. If our head's somewhere else, if we fucked up about something, shit, it's a direct line. That shit may not even work. No. You can huff and puff and try to blow the house down.
Look,
baby,
ain't doing shit.
Baby.
Dry as a goddamn Sahara.
Like a raisin, bitch.
Baby.
So tell me,
shit.
Monogamy. Is monogamy realistic? Because you have people say, like, it's not realistic to be with a person. Polyamory is a new thing with women being with a lot of men. Because I'd be with 2 brothers. No, I'm playing. But, let's look. Do Klay Thompson got bro? Yeah, okay. Look. So,
he gonna put papers on you.
Look, but listen, monogamy, is it realistic to be with just one person?
I think it can be.
Okay, elaborate.
I think so. Because I think if you find somebody who meets your needs, speaks your love language, they fulfill that desire, and no lie, you will get tunnel vision.
This is true.
And the baddest niggas of America could be trotting across. You're like, they look nice, but damn, look at my bag.
Yeah.
Look at them. Haircut fucked up, but I still love it. Bobby keep fucking his line up, but that's bang.
Look,
or a good haircut.
Ooh.
I ain't had a haircut get me wet ever. So
what?
Where have you been living?
I've been deprived in my 35 years. I'm looking forward to the other side. The other side's looking bright. I've been living in partly cloudy for the past 30. I'm looking forward to this sunshine on the other side. The Lord wanted me to wait so my mind won't be fucked up, so.
I think monogamy can be real when 2 people want it to be. Like both people engage in it, you gotta want and desire and kind of seek that. They're like, you fulfill my needs. You're more than enough for me. I'm looking forward to kind of peeling those layers in you and getting deeper and deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
Now, I'm a fucking fantasy Pisces. We out here.
Dress it up and make it real fun.
It sounds good, but I live it. I'm like, I don't really have a desire to want 4 or 5 other people. Ugh. I want the one I want.
So that leads me right to the question. If monogamy is realistic, and I think it is, is there a problem what if you are in a relationship? I guess it's what do y'all think about open relationships?
I get it. I wouldn't do it. It's not for me.
So what is an open relationship? Describe it to the people. What's an open?
The ghetto. Next question.
What?
You say you get it,
It's not necessarily for me. Oh, okay, there is not one person on earth that will ever meet all your needs.
No.
It is very unfair as an individual to put an expectation on one person to meet every single one of your needs.
Okay.
Right.
So I totally get, and also being in a relationship doesn't mean that you grow at the same rate either.
Right.
And as I come in, my growth and my maturity may be faster than yours, and yours still may be down here.
Yeah.
So therefore, what you once was doing to meet my needs no longer meet my needs.
Right.
And that person doesn't understand that.
Right.
So if you have that honest communication to know that you will never meet all of my needs,
Right.
and I'm here, but maybe when your season comes back and we a match again,
Yeah.
We may not need that. So
Okay.
I understand it.
Right. It makes
Yeah.
sense. I get it.
I mean, I've talked to people
So you
who
said
are
you get it,
actually
but you
in
wouldn't do it.
those.
Okay.
Though.
I probably
Really?
wouldn't do it.
Yeah. I mean, and they have it's.
They agree with it.
For them.
They
yes.
they know they in one.
Like they're in an actual open relationship.
Okay, I'm like
And
they know it.
And yeah.
Okay.
And for them,
You know.
yeah, it's not one person is in an open relationship.
I'm
and
trying to
another
be
person
clear.
is.
Some people be in
Well,
it.
that's a lot.
that-
That's what's going on now.
That's
Yeah.
what's happening now.
Sometimes
Maybe
know?
you'll be in a community and not even know it.
You be in a committed relationship. He in an open relationship.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Full-ass
but
community.
for them, they say it worked, and and again, I can't. I know that that's not something that
Yeah.
I can do.
Not
We
my
all
ministry
know
at
what we
all.
can and can't do, and that's just not something that I've ever desired. But they said that it works for them because they're open about it, and like you said, that they said that well, some things I just know I won't ever be able to do for that person, so I don't want to deprive them of it. So that's why we have this, whatever the arrangement is. Again, I can't do it.
And I say that now, that's not my thing, but I understand it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't knock you for that being what you do, but I know for me, it's like, if I have an understanding that, we're in this relationship, it's some things that you may want at one point that I may not be able to do, and vice versa.
Or don't want to do.
Or don't want to do.
Thank you. And it's up to us to decide, is that a make or break in this relationship?
Right.
Or is that something that, I'm okay. Like, yeah, I would want you to do that, but you can't. Okay, cool. It's not, we have so many other things that we're able to do for each other. So it's like, it just has to be that openness and you communicating that, because if you get to a point where one person is like, well, you're not doing it, I'm gonna have to go get it from somebody else, then either you're gonna break up because both are not seeing it. Which would
so
be
it eliminates the discreet, the lies,
right,
the mistrust.
But
The,
I feel like you just don't need to be. You don't need to.
Though?
I just feel like you don't need to be in a relationship if that's how you feel. What
Right.
you
Because doesn't that like open Pandora's box? Because what if it's just this one particular thing I just am not comfortable doing, and now you start developing a relationship with somebody else who is meeting this need, and then where does that put me?
It's up to you to be okay with
that's
that,
you
though.
to be okay, and you have to prioritize
I'm never gonna be
this
that.
10%. 10% of this need that they getting met doesn't outweigh the other 90% of whatever your wife or whatever is giving you. The kids, the mortgage, the business that you might have together.
Right.
But also that person has to be mature enough to do it too.
Maturity is key.
So,
absolutely.
And it's not a lot of people that's mature enough to do
you
it.
really have to be mature to do it. For instance, for marriage, I would never put to death do us part of my vows.
Okay,
Never.
why is that?
Because when you come in at a marriage, like once again, you evolve. I think marriages need to be like driver's license. I
spoke that on Instagram. After every 10 years, you need to evaluate.
Evaluate back at 5 years to see, is this something we want to continue doing?
Yeah.
So no, to death do you part is completely out my vows. It's until our journey ends. And that doesn't mean that my marriage
still in
failed.
that, yeah.
It does not mean that. It just means that our journey has ended at this point.
Until our journey ends.
Yeah.
And it might be forever.
And it might be to death do us part.
But it might
But
not.
I would, and it might not. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I think that's great. When somebody put that out, like driver's license, you have to renew for sure every 10 years. You need to evaluate and say, do we want to continue or do we want to stop? And not just because society or anything else is saying
Say that we should do
it.
this.
It's something
think
that
that's
we
very true.
agreed upon to do.
I think relationships, well, if you got to evaluate a relationship every 10 years, you're not married, you need to just go see.
Well, relationship is different.
After 10 years, and we're doing the evaluation.
So at this point, it's 2019. Is there a point in being celibate?
I mean,
I
yeah, I guess, like, for your own spiritual journey. You know, some people go through that. I'm cleansing everything that, you know, with a solely just strict focus on me and my journey. It sounds fucking horrendous.
I'm celibate. I'm celibate.
I'm only saying that because I'm judging these motherfuckers in the room that did that shit for like a year.
I am celibate by force, not by choice right now.
Not you.
I am 300.
That's not my story.
I'm over 365 days clean and sober of sex by force, not choice. If you're listening and you might type, go back to the other episode. Listen. DM me.
You said your type.
Nigga, that's my type. Yeah, look, DM me if you my type. I'm celibate by force, not choice. So I'm over 365 days in.
So how do you feel about it?
Terrible.
Oh, okay. Shit's the ghetto.
Yeah, it's the ghetto. Child, you Chile. The ghetto. It is by force. It is strictly because just in my journey of dealing with somebody in the past, you know, a little bit over a year, and that didn't work out. After that, I just have not encountered anybody that has the energy that I desire, the vibe that I want. And as you get older, it's true for me that, you know, whether it be mental, physical, emotional, certain things you want. Like, I'm past, like, for everything we're talking about, it's no judgment for anybody else. Right. And even at some points, I thought about it just having me a little cut buddy. I haven't even found anybody that meets that criteria, you know? Yeah. And then, two, you don't want to go 365 days and get some bad sex and be like, I went all this time and I got this is it. You know, then I gotta kill you. Baby. You know,
put the lock back on it.
Yeah, so I put the lock back on it. So it's like I haven't even found, if I thought about a cut buddy, this just didn't work out. And I just have not come across anybody that it's even lasted. I say just 3 months. Just throw a number out there. Even 3 months for me to be like, this is somebody who I could have sex with, because I get in my age, like right now, that everybody who I encounter is not going to be my person. But I think sometimes you can find somebody, if you're mature enough, that, you know, it's my person for that stuff. Yeah. But I haven't found somebody on either side of the spectrum. I'm looking. I'll be at library, church, Lowe's, Walmart. I'm looking. So let's be clear. It's not that I don't want it.
And you, celibate, one by choice.
At one I'm not sober now.
Does it serve your
How long has it been, Kelsi?
2 months.
Oh, you damn.
Okay.
She's not celibate right now.
Well, you went on your long stint.
How long did you go?
I went almost 3 years.
And what made you break
Baby,
it?
the cobwebs.
Because I know you didn't get in a relationship. What made you break?
Trying to get through that thing.
I just wanted to do it.
And you just did it. Was it somebody you was dealing with or just random?
It was just random. But I'm random, so.
Was it a test of your strength or will? Tell us more, sister.
Was it worth? Sister Claire Ann, was it Claire? What? Claire.
Tell us more, sister.
So sometimes in my life, I go through different seasons where I have to be grounded, and sometimes I don't feel grounded. Okay. So I have to remove my distractions.
Okay.
For me to get particular answers to what I need to move forward.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So it's a place of stillness for me, in a place of removing distractions. And as we all know, dick can be a distraction.
So it can be the devil.
Yeah.
So we're clear.
So
ladies, dick is always a distraction.
Right.
Yeah. To get some answers to some things that I was needing.
It worked.
It did.
And it was the dick worth it once you did it?
Yeah, it was 3 years, so it didn't matter. Probably didn't matter how.
So what she's saying, ladies?
It don't matter.
If your credit score is at a 520,
no, if your credit score, it's when I put that meme on Instagram. When that man said, when he said I'm at 220, my credit score is 220. I'm on his lot. What can I get?
The
people face. You can get the fuck off that lot. Get the fuck off my lot, So what she said, if you're 3 years later, if your credit score is 220, you can call Kelsi.
She will get you to an 800, baby.
Look,
guaranteed.
I will put you on a corner.
So tell me this, ladies. What do y'all think about one night stands?
I've never had one.
Me either. I think, I can't count. No.
Look, we talking about motherfuckers that count and don't count.
No, I was about to say college one night stand, but college don't count because it's not a one night stand because you might see him in class the next day. Like one night in college, you know, one night stands, like I had had sex, we never gonna see each other again or never mess around.
Yeah,
we'll change names. Like, but I clearly know you.
Okay,
we had
so
sex
that's
and
how
then
we're
like
labeling
it's
it.
like the next day, like what up? Like you, but you in class.
I've never had one.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
I've never had one.
Good.
So I mean, like when I say in that sense, I've never had one in like my adult life. At college, I've had people I dealt with like one time, but one night stands, like have sex, don't know your name, move on, don't know much about you.
Oh no,
I never done
had
that.
one of those.
No, but I think like I don't know for those that do
like you?
No. Like, I said I've never had one.
We said our
like
host
that.
named Candace.
I mean, well, okay, let's speak on Candace. Say if Candace wanted to. Like,
no judgment.
hey, no harm, no foul.
I'm damn near at a one night standpoint. I might just walk up to somebody on the street.
You could.
Hey, what's
it's
up?
Fun.
Hey, what's
To
up?
initiate it.
That antibiotic not gonna be fun if the condom.
And now you got some ugly ass baby that's a reach back into somebody's generation.
Now you know me. You know Montana better than that. It ain't gonna be no ugly.
But sometimes they reach back, and you can't control they reach back.
We have to take them to Mac.
You know
Get
what
them-
Look like a little,
Oh.
I'm telling you.
look like a little gargoyle, and you don't know why.
Cut it. These prices way too high. Y'all need to cut it. What do y'all think about waiting until a certain time frame to have sex? You know, people be like, I got like Steve, I gotta wait 90 days. I gotta wait till I meet his mama. I gotta wait. What do y'all think about
I
that?
don't believe in those.
Throw that out the window. Fuck
Don't
when you
believe it.
want to fuck, sis.
I think that if that's what you feel like doing at that point, whether it be
One day.
we've talked for a week. You know what?
Do like they do at the White House.
I see myself having sex with you.
Within
It's gonna happen.
Within the first
You
100
know?
days, like the White House.
You know, it's just like you can't put a time constraint on it because some people that's all they're focusing on. Okay, I'm almost there. I could just make it today night.
And then what? You fuck them and
Something
then...
And then-
more, I put a time constraint on.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Yeah.
If it's something that I know is going to be a jump off and I just need to get a need met, it don't matter. But
Yeah, well, that's
potentially, I don't
different.
want my relationship and the foundation of it to be based on how it started with sex.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I know,
and
I
not
know.
a relationship of meaning.
But what if he
I
got big
guess.
dick energy and
Oh.
you just can't
Oh.
fight it?
I mean, but
Do it.
I have good self control though. I can fight it. I can, for the most part, I can fight it. I'll go fuck somebody else, but won't fuck him.
Just move
I
around.
don't want
Right.
my relationship to be.
If I go somewhere else,
Right.
I won't fuck it. I'll go get rid of it for somewhere else. I
I'm
drop
only
that.
fucking these other niggas because I love you. You think I want to be out here? You think I want to be fucking?
I'll drop that shit off
Just
somewhere
give me
else.
2 more months and we good.
Damn.
I'm
Shit that I
dead.
do for love.
Every night I gotta fight
Every
to
night I
prove
gotta
my love.
prove my love. God damn.
I feel you, Kirby. Though, if I got something going on here that I'm like, damn. Can't say I wanna. If I.
Ain't no commitments been made yet.
No, I feel you. No commitment. If I feel like that's a person, the commitment could come about, and I feel like holding off is gonna help that. Go get it somewhere else. That don't matter.
And let me get to know him as a person and see if we want to develop.
How much
into
self-control you
like
really
you said.
got?
Well, for me, I naturally hold off though, and it's not even a time frame. It's like if we connect on either, you know, like we both the personality or just the conversation itself,
Right.
and things like that. If that's what's attracting me to you, you know, the physical, of course, plus. But I know that it eventually could get to that if this is how we're vibing now, but
Right.
I'm not even thinking about the physical aspect of it. I'm more concerned about how we're connecting, you know, on another level. And then, you know, whenever it got there.
I think a lot of it is that natural attraction too. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm intrigued in you and you didn't fuck me mentally to where my head gone, baby, I don't know. I can't make no promise. Number one. But then the other part of it is like there is a level of excitement in kind of like going through the motions of dating, getting to know somebody, and then when you feel like you're at that point and you like, yes, like I have invested.
Yeah.
I'm ready to reap the
It makes
reward.
it even more
It
explosive.
does become more exciting versus when you fucking wake up like, ooh, what you about to do?
You looking at them? What you about to do?
What you about to? I got to go out here and make sure this. I
I gotta go change this carburetor.
Right.
Gotta change this alternator. What you about to do?
Shit, you come up with something in a heartbeat because you're trying to get out of there. But
Yeah.
I feel you.
I get it. I feel both ways. Mm-hmm. So what would you all say at this point? Anything else you want to add to the sex conversation? What do you feel like right now when it comes to sex, sexuality, any of that society needs to know or needs to hear from you?
I don't know. As women, we're not property anymore.
Yeah.
We have intelligent minds. We're capable of choosing for ourselves, and just living a life that doesn't condemn you for what God created, which is sex, hormones, all that stuff.
Right.
And a lot of it is about self-control, and a lot of the other part is choice.
Yeah, this is true.
So hell, if I choose to,
respect my choice.
Respect my goddamn choice.
Respect my choice. What do you think, Kelsi?
Just do it. If that's something
like
you
Nike.
do, just be
you wanna fuck, go fuck.
Just do it. Yeah. Don't worry so much of what society thinks.
Don't go 365 days.
A lot of hoes in church. So I don't know if y'all know that yet.
All the hoes named Candace and they in church.
They in church in the choir.
Yeah.
They the pastor's daughters. Ain't they the worst?
The PK.
The PK.
What do you think, Ashley?
I think people should stop viewing sex as what determines who a person is.
Right.
And that sex, that sexuality, all that who people choose to love or how they choose to express that, right. Stop using that as a way to label a person. That is an aspect of us. Some people love having sex, some people could care less, some people just don't. And it's okay either way. And stop thinking that for women we should only want sex because we're trying to procreate.
Yeah.
Like
or to get a man, or to get a man, or keep a man,
or to get of course to get a husband. And it's not that. It's a form of expression. It's a form of communication. It's a tie to other people. And if that's the way that we choose that, how we want to communicate or have these relationships with other people, then we're absolutely able to do that and be okay with that. We should never be ashamed of the fact that I love sex, and because I'm not afraid to say that.
Right.
I absolutely love sex. Have no problem saying that, and that's okay for me. It shouldn't have any bearing on how you choose to live your life. So again, at the end of the day, I think the overall message is that we're saying, live how you want to live your life, and if it includes sex, on a daily basis, on an hourly basis, do what you do.
Or once a year, whatever it may be.
And if you're worried about being judged, make these niggas sign a goddamn NDA when they come to your house. Right. Tell them our business is our business, and go from there. And don't tell other folks your damn business.
That's a part of it. We only know the L's you tell us about.
That's
It's between you and that person, and don't be out here messing with somebody that you got to worry about them telling your business.
Right.
Trust the person that you with. You might not be want to have a lot of one night stands if you want to get to trust the person.
Right.
But I do think it comes down to being free in your sexuality. Free is the key for me. However much sex you want to have, however little, with whoever you want to do it with, it's your choice. It's your privacy. It's your concern. It's nobody else's.
Just be safe.
Be safe. What did TLC? They start the movement. What was that song when they had the Ain't Too Proud to Beg? Was that the whole movement? I ain't too proud to beg. Or what I call my own. Just you and me. Hey, yeah. I've been drinking, y'all. My voice a little out, I would have hit them notes. But no, we are too proud to beg. I don't know what they mean by I ain't too proud to beg. Hold on. What? We gotta look them lyrics up. Look them lyrics up real quick, y'all. Well, we got a couple of minutes. Yeah, look the lyrics up while you over here trying to A-Town Stone. Hurry up.
What's the name of it?
Ain't Too Proud to Beg. Let me see them when you look them up.
I thought they were referring to
But that's when they had the whole safe sex. They had the condoms on the eye.
But I thought they were referring to not Ain't Too Proud to Beg for, I guess, whatever it is from their partner.
Yeah, let's see. She too late.
Sorry, girl. The Temptations Ain't Too Proud to Beg came on.
What?
Came up with the Temptations.
Yo, if I need it in the morning or the middle of the night, I ain't too proud. Come on, join me. If the loving is strong and he got it going on, and I ain't too proud to beg. 2 inches on your rock harder inches. She said 2 inches.
What?
Left out 1, 2 inches. Just so it ain't like I'm bragging, just join the paddy wagon because I ain't too proud. I ain't too proud to beg.
But you gonna stop at 2 inches.
Oh, you sound like T-Bob.
Yeah. When I need to feel love, that's me. Why wait for so long? Cause I ain't too proud to ever something that I ain't got it. I need y'all to help me out.
Chili ain't getting that damn high either.
Look, I will go that high. Come on. And I want to be touched. The feel. I'm gonna start talking out. Feeling so much.
Yeah, T-Bob.
Everybody needs some good loving.
So yeah, I think they're talking about like if they want it, they want it, and they're gonna ask for it.
Sexual liberation.
Yeah, sexual liberation. So we taking it back to y'all. Excuse my singing. I could do much better. We taking it back to the 90s. Don't be too proud to beg. But she said 2 inches or hard. If it's 2 inches, leave it alone. If the loving is strong and he got it going on.
Just like that doorknob.
What?
She said, screaming loud and holding sheets, scared that you'll be called a freak.
Nope.
Gotta let it go while you can. Ain't too proud to beg. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Shit.
Again, liberated.
1992, we kicking off still 20 years later. All right, so y'all know safe sex is the best sex, and we're going to close on that note. Signing off to Be Single or Not to Be. It's Shanna Montana, no Hannah. We are now introducing a new segment to the podcast. This is called Living Single. We want you guys to send in any of your relationship questions, if you need advice, or if you just want to give feedback on the show on a topic that we've discussed. Feel free to DM them on Instagram to Shanna Montana, or you can inbox me on Facebook, Living Single, and we'll definitely be touching on these topics on each episode going forward.